Hi B.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
How is Beauty doing these days?
These days, how am I doing today? I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Go on my phone, check Instagram, WhatsApp messages, like who's like, what do you call it? Who's like say what, which bills I have to pay. And then, of course, then I start my day. Of course, sometimes you remember to pray, sometimes you like, you relate and everything, but in everything, give thanks to God.
What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Okay. Oh, Pastor? Gender B. Yeah.
What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done
Like today.
in your life?
Most spontaneous thing. I don't know. I think I just asked like a guy for a number or something. I don't know. I'm sure that is not it, but maybe I can't remember like right now.
Early.
Huh?
Your show is at 9 p.m., right?
Yeah, my show is at 9 p.m. But it takes like a whole village to make sure that I look good because my hair normally takes, I mean, everything takes probably like 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
And also putting some vibes is gonna take even more. So yeah, so 2 p.m. and of course it's kind of distance from where I stay. So yeah, but it's also good to be on time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but this is like 6 hours earlier. Anyway, good for you.
No, but you see, I wanna like make sure everything is good. Come back, maybe spend some time with my boo or Ivana. Like nice things, nice things.
Hiya. Next question.
Uh-huh.
So do you always know what you're gonna do for your hair, for your makeup? Is it random? Is it like something that needs to be planned 3 days earlier?
Not really. I think I'm just very spontaneous. With my hair. I have a like for guys like, they do such a good job. So we just say okay now the dress I'm wearing is like this. So if it's like a high color dress, obviously the hair can't be too much. So we do like an updo. If it's like a dress like the one I'm wearing right now, a bit open, then you can play around with like big hair, big curls, nini. So I think it's just like okay, what are you wearing and what can you do with it? As for the makeup, I don't know. My makeup artist Paula just does her thing and it always slaps.
Ish. Good for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any special rituals for your Fridays?
Um, special rituals. I'd like to have. I think I like to have some junk. I don't know for energy. Anything that's gonna give me some energy to the show. What else? I don't know. I think I've just done it for so many years that it's just like next to like just waking up and just like brushing your teeth. So I don't have any special things that I do, but like I like some junk, it's like some McFries, some like a sandwich, and some energy drink, something. Yeah.
Is Friday your favorite day?
Friday is actually my favorite day because it's the start of the weekend because of the show. And then you see, like, every time I finish my show, the adrenaline is normally like so high. Like, every time I say, okay, good night, bye, thank you so much for watching, like, the adrenaline is normally so high. I'm like, I don't want to go home. Like, I just feel like I want to, like, just, punch something, do something. So Kitambo, like, when I used to like, be a party girl, because I used to be a party girl, Kitambo, guys, everybody knows. But this does not actually maybe even I go out maybe like once a month. I've really gone down on that. So those days like I used to leave the studio and I'm like the only place I can see myself is on the dance floor to just expense that energy. But these days sijui kama ni age ama nimechoka kufanya hizo vitu kuchoka partying too much. I'm tired of it. So these days I just make sure like I can come home, maybe watch a movie, maybe have some wine, just unwind, feel good, have a laugh. So yeah, things change by the way. When do we change?
Since you came back on TV,
Yeah.
is there a show that already feels like a favorite, like that was your best?
I think tonight, okay, I've had like really, really good shows. My guests have always like shown up and they've done such a like they're always good energy. But I feel tonight I'm gonna be hosting Millie Odhiambo, the bad girl. I think I'm a bad girl, but her she's the baddest of them all. So I think tonight should be the best show. But so far, the ones I've had, I think the first one Salasia was good. He was cool. He bought me flowers. He brought some good energy for the first show. I mean, all of them have been great. Ambare, I mean, all of them are great. But tonight, it's a body movement tonight.
What's the most embarrassing moment you've ever had on air?
I think apart from shrubbing, because my gosh, sometimes you want to read and then the words just don't come out the way you want them to come out. So unapata umengoa. Now once you start shrubbing, then it doesn't stop until you finish that reading that intro. So you start shoving, it just goes down. You can't even help yourself. But then normally, I think the shrubs. What else? I've never tripped. Hopefully, and it never happens. Oh yeah. So there's a time that you know how you put the microphone on the inside the dress, and maybe sometimes you hook it on the bra, or on the top of the dress. So this time the microphone, I'm trying to walk, and then the microphone just dips and just falls down to my back. Like you can imagine the scenario, like completely passes my back. Let me not be too visual, but you actually anguka manzela. You know you're on air, so you have to still keep calm. And this is what we're gonna do, and this is coming up next. And bro, the microphone is in the wrong places, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was quite bad, but nobody got to know. I was just embarrassed for myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who's the most famous person in your contact list?
The most famous person, that would have to be. Oh my goodness, that would have to be. That would have to be the footballer. Why am I forgetting his name? Um. Oh my. Eh? No, he's international. He's international. I've interviewed him. Ah man, he's international. And it was not name say. Anyway, okay, so I don't know why the name has just disappeared from my mind.
It's okay,
But actually, it's a very famous international footballer who I interviewed a couple of years back. And yeah, we kind of like exchange contacts. We hang out. Why am I forgetting his name? And we will put it on the comment section.
Yeah. What's the wildest spot you've ever been to?
Oh my god, that has to be like probably like those COVID days, like those illegal parties, okay. Okay, like all of us did something wrong those days, because we're locked up for so long. So I remember, like, those ones that you just feature them, you do 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so you're partying, but you can't party, like you can't like sing. So if you're singing, you're like, like it's a party, it's a wild, but in undertone. So yeah, it was wild, but it was not loud. It was just very. It's like a silent disco, but to enjoy, bro. To enjoy, sana. Good vibes, man. I remember that day. It was in it was my apartment. Okay, can't believe I said that.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I've received, I think, is just like live your life unapologetically. Okay, I love that word because it's also my makeup brand, but yeah, I think honestly it is somebody actually quite powerful. And like being on social media and being like a public figure, it's like become a job huku Kenya. Yani unaamka uko like manzi leo naingia job, manzi naingia hapo Instagram, manzi leo jamii sasa ni media personality, so ni kama job. Unajua unapata appraisal, criticism, positive, negative, all of them, backlash, bullying, all of them. So manzi wase nashangaa nikiwapatia do manzi leo sasa itakuwa hard, mother, itakuwa hard.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
The best gift? Okay, I mean, obviously, like, my baby, my child, Ivana. But if it is material, gosh, I've gotten all types of gifts, like from jewelry, gold, diamonds. I've been gifted so many very expensive things. hizo ni material, unajua, like the most expensive shoes, most expensive handbags, but unajua nini, msi anaweza kugift hizi vitu zote lakini he is unavailable. So I don't know what somebody would prefer. Like, would you prefer like to have a guy who like really spoils you, but he's never really there, but umevaa Gucci kwa mguu, sijui unaenda sijui wapi, unaenda place yote unataka. So I don't know what it is, but for me I've gotten like the most expensive gifts, the most expensive dye, all those jewelry. Nothing phases me anymore. But also the gift of love. The gift of love is actually the best one right now so far, as I can say.
How is
And the gift of also like cuddles. Okay, it's not a gift, it's a need, it's a want, it's a must.
So what would you prefer? Would you prefer all the good things in life but unavailable, or would you prefer available but
me, I want both. I want the good things and I want the love and the cuddles.
Okay.
I want everything, manze. Si manze nimewapatia do mpaka mpesa namba wako nayo manze. Manze, say next time, manze, next time. Manze, kuna manze
na venye next time too. It's okay.
Next time, manze. Next time. Manze, sindifikiria hii nini iko tinted sana.
It was just a thought.
Sawa, manze, hapa nimeseviwa.
Once, hey daddy.
Na ushie basi na mabeshte manze. Utaangalia? Sawa manze. Sawa.
Yeah, sawa basi. How's life with a Ben 10?
Okay, I really don't like that name, but he's a gentleman. He's a man, you know. I don't know what will happen. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just the same way 70-year-old men date 18-year-old girls. That's a difference of how many years? A lot. That's a lot. But I think like, like go where you're loved. And I don't need to give anyone an explanation about who I'm dating, who I'd rather choose to be with. That is my business. That is my business. So, because I never go and tell anybody, by the we spend them say, I won't break up with me. I don't even care about who is dating who, as long as people are loved where they are, they're respected, they're provided for. But you see, it's exciting, you know. Nice. It's kind of like drinking champagne when you're used to drinking whiskey. But champagne is just like you hold the glass and everything is just snowing. So I'll go where you're loved and don't care about what people think, their opinions. Go where you are loved and respected and appreciated, and provided for. That is what matters. You ain't getting any watch and I don't, as long as they don't pay my bills, I don't care. Niaje bro?
Do you have a secret talent?
It's that would be illegal to say, manze. A secret talent. Gosh. A secret talent. Okay, kind of like people don't know. I used to not like cooking, but ever since I can't even say this one. Ever since I met this person, like I normally cook. I used to hate cooking, manze, but these days I cook. I'm just there, rombo sang in the kitchen, in a dera or in some booty shots, making a meal. So I think that's a secret talent that people don't know I actually have, because I've always been very vocal about how I just don't like to cook. But that is a secret talent. And I just felt bad for all the people who did not taste my food.
In the name of I don't like cooking.
I don't like cooking. But when you find somebody who you love, manze utakata hiyo kitunguu. Unapologetically.
We see you've changed. You look really nice.
Yeah, okay, not the dress though. This is very casual, but of course the look, this is now TV, look and everything. But anyway, I'm just about to prepare, change my clothes to go into the studio. But yeah, I'm very excited to have you guys follow me and do all these things.
So you have like 1,000 pairs of shoes. What's the plan with all these shoes?
So let me say, I don't want to say 1,000. Yes, there's so many. I'm not sure if it's 1,000, but there are really, really many. So I've tried to give them out to my fans, to my, cousins. I've really tried to just dispense them off. But Azishi, so but it's a collection actually since I started like news anchoring from 2013. So that's the reason. So now I know of a company that's called Own Again. So they normally take those things that you really, really, truly, truly love, but you cannot really have them because maybe you changed your style. You don't maybe wear chunky heels anymore. You maybe you wear stilettos or anything else that is in your house, but you don't really need them. They actually come, they take that stuff and they actually sell it to people who are actually very very interested in buying. So maybe I'm going to do that. Own Again, check them out on Instagram.
What's the most extravagant thing you've ever owned?
I have so many extravagant things. I think a diamond bracelet. I think that's the most extravagant, most expensive thing I've ever owned.
What's the most trouble you've ever gotten into?
Wow, me, a lot of trouble. Oh my gosh, trouble follows me even when I don't want trouble to follow me. Trouble, oh my goodness, I have so many times I've gotten into trouble. Like what? If it's with gosh, I've gotten into so much trouble over the years.
Which one is like the worst of the worst troubles you've been in?
Gosh, actually there's so many, but they're also scandalous.
Have you been to jail?
Oh, I remember. So, guys, okay, the most trouble I've gone through is I remember this time we, my cousin used to live he still lives in the UK. So she came to Kenya, and when your cousins come from the US, you're from the UK, you're excited to show them around. So we're like, what, tonight we're going out to dance. So we're like, sawa, watch it 20. Hey, so we started club hopping. Those days we used to club hop. So there's this club called Veranda, Club Sound. So we were trying to kind of like club hop between the two clubs. Watch it on City Council. Wakasema ni watu watatu wanatumianga usiku, malaya, askari na wezi. Nyinyi ni nani? So mimi I was like sisi ni askari. Wako like unafikiri ni mchezo? Ingine honestly tulingekuwa Msamaria. Msamaria they just that's kapita. Mariam. Tuliingizwa hapo. Tukazungusha tano mzima the whole night. My cousin is there with an UK with a British accent. What are you guys doing? What you guys think you're doing? This is so illegal. Like what your mother? Man, yo club hopping, I will never do that again. Okay, that was a long time. Of course I can't do it again, but man, so tukapeleka huko River Road tunachukua sijui nani amemaga sijui chafu wapi, takataka sijui ziboga wapi. Some street kids unaingizwa nyi wote. Munajazwa hivyo. So I was like, you know what? This is the craziest thing. And I was like, so the reason actually they released us is because my cousin is Kikuyu. Sasa, she was called, so she's called Njeri. So Njeri was the mom to one of the city council askaris. Sasa murumeza sababu tu kuna jina ya mamangu, sio Njeri. Otherwise singewachilia. So he released her. Alafu no ni kazi yangu. Wewe jina yako ya pili ni gani? Niko Mutei. Wewe muingizo kwa. So that is the most trouble I've ever gone through.